Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Tech. So today we're talking about Kykar's wheels. So yeah, we got a lot of wheels right there, right? And yeah, this is going to be focusing mainly on wheels that don't discard. They are going to be wheels that only shuffle and draw you the same amount or draw you up to 7. So on the left side, we are going to have all the blue wheels that are going to be doing the shuffling. So we got game plan. It says each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into the library, then draw 7, then you exile it. Then you got time reversal for 5 as well. No, this one's 6, this one's 5. Each player shuffles his or her hand, then draw 7 card, exile it again. Then you have Echo of Eons, which is going to say each player shuffles their hand into the graveyard. And graveyard into their library, then draw 7 cards. But you also got a flashback, so you can actually do this one twice. That's pretty good, 2 for 1, right? And then we have the time spiral for 6, which is going to exile itself, and then each player shuffles his or her graveyard and hand into his or her library, then draw 7 cards. You untap up to 6 lands. Okay, pretty good stuff, and this is basically kind of free if you have the lands. Then you got the best one, Time Twister. Hey, there's a reason why this card is thousands of dollars. There's multiple reasons. It's not just because it's good, but hey, we can proxy it, and it costs 3 instead of 5 or 6 like the rest do. And it says each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draw 7 cards, which means that you can actually loop this because it's not going to be exiled like all the other ones. So that's pretty broken. Next we have the right side, which is going to be the red wheels. So we got Molten Psyche for 3. It says each player shuffles the cards in his or her hand into the library and draws that many cards. It's not 7 like this side, it's that many. Same thing is going to happen with Valakut Awakening, that many plus 1. For 3 mana though, it's really good. And you may put any number of cards. This is only for you, so it's not everyone. However, Molten Psyche is low-key one of the best because if you control 3 or more artifacts, it deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards that player has drawn this turn. So if we've wheeled 7 times, that's 7 times 7, and that's 49. Then we do 49 damage and they're gone, okay? So this card is low-key very crazy. And it's only the opponent, so it's not gonna be harmful to us. Then we have Reality Scramble, which is actually a polymorph, and it doesn't belong here. This is not a part of this section, so let's ignore that one. But yeah, there should be a Wheel of Fortune here. So Wheel of Fortune, or what is the other one? Windfall. Well, those 2 are going to be discarding, but yeah, let's ignore that card for now. But yeah, Reality Scramble is actually a really good card for our other episode. So if you haven't watched the polymorph combos, I suggest you watch those because this belongs right there, okay? Now let's keep going on to the rest of the wheels. We have Winds of Change. For 1 mana, each player counts the cards in their hand, shuffles them, and draws that many cards. See, again, it's that many, it's not 7. That's the difference between blue and red on the wheels. Then you have, finally, a weirder kind of wheel. This is not necessarily a wheel, it's just a rummage, but it basically allows our lands to have a cycling for red. And because Kykar gives red, if we draw into a land, we can just cycle it. So we cycle it for red and then draw another one, which makes every single card in our hand that is a land into a cantrip. Okay, so a cantrip is really good. Then last but not least, we have Emergency Powers for 7, which each player shuffles their hand and then graveyard into the library, then draw 7 cards and you exile it. Okay, and you may cast it during your main phase. If you cast it, you may also put a permanent card cost 7 or less into the battlefield. So free stuff. Maybe that permanent could be Teferi's Fossil Blocks, which is really good because it's kind of a wheel, but that's recurring. So at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player puts the cards in his or her hand on the bottom of their library and then draws that many cards. So why is this really good? Well, we can keep drawing, and if we keep drawing, we can double our draws, we can do damage for draws, we can actually create stuff for draws, and for example, we can also stop them from drawing, which is a really good thing to do. If we stop them from drawing while we draw, that's an unparalleled amount of card advantage. So just a wheel, you know, Narset Puzzle Box or Narset Windfall, that's pretty broken. So even if they have one card in their hand, that's pretty good. And then they're going to lose it on the next turn with Teferi. And then they're going to lose it again because of Teferi getting them to 0. So pretty good stuff. And then we have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. That's going to allow us to just keep wheeling, and then maybe we can just win the game if we keep wheeling and decking ourselves out. So we can just draw the whole deck or have them not draw at all. So those are the two extremes, okay? So if we draw everything and play everything, we can just win by decking out, or we don't allow them to play as we slowly play and build up until we can finally win. But yeah, that's gonna be the strategies that we have for the wheels in Kykar. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me know which of your wheels is your favorite, as well as which of the both ends, you know, the opposite ends of the winning spectrum do you like? The stopping them, the stacks, or the, you know, storming off combos, or blah blah, you know, the getting to the win yourself? Which one do you like the most? Because it really depends on personality. But yeah, I'm interested in that, so comment that, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more, okay? I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.